Hi everyone, it's Pokemon Version. It's another Pokemon TCG Live deck profile, and this is my updated Palkia Pidgeot EX. So one of my subscribers messaged me, or commented on my Palkia Pidgeot deck that I brought out this week, gone, and well, last week. Sorry, it'd be last week now, and they said, "Oh, why didn't you add some Choice Belt? Why don't you add a Choice Belt?" So I did, to do more extra damage, so I could do 290 max damage on my Palkia, which can knock out Arceus, Giratina, another Palkia, and Echoing Horn. So Echoing Horn will bring back a basic Pokemon from your opponent's discard pile to the bench, which means, say they've got 4 Pokemon on the bench, 1 in the active, they've got 1 spot open. That means I'm doing 20 less damage to your opponent. So if I use Echoing Horn and I need to do an extra 20, I can, and I can search that out with Pidgeot EX, which is awesome in this deck. I can search for whatever I need, whenever I need. I've got Suicune just as another attacker, just in case. 2 energies, really easy. Can hit for 200, 220. Palkia, of course. Everyone knows what Palkia can do. And Greninja. Alright, Greninja can snipe as well, it's really easy. You can use the V-Star power. I'm using Letter of Encouragement because you can accelerate energies from your deck to your hand. Throw it up to 3 energies, and if they knock out one of your Pokemon. Energy Retrieval, Lost Vacuums, Rare Candies, Idras. So all these things can be searched by either Pidgeot, Idra, or anything else. Alright, full deck list is in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and the notification bell so you get all the updates, you get notified when I actually upload videos, deck profiles, streaming, everything else. And enjoy the next 2 battles. So this is my updated Palkia Pidgeot EX deck. So one of my subscribers, he suggested to me, oh, why don't you put Echoing Horn and Choice Belts in and do more damage, and also snipe the board as well and boss them up. So you can Echoing Horn, say a basic Pokemon, say like Iono PAL, put it onto the bench, then boss his orders using quick search, and just, yeah, annihilate. So pretty much that's what I thought, oh, why not? It's really good, I like that. So let's try it. So we have that, and we have that, and I think maybe another Pidgey just in case. Okay. In case we lose this Pidgey. Right. So we have an Idra, so we can find whatever we want, which will be probably, say, a Palkia VStar and a Rare Candy to get the Pidgeot. Then we can get, if they kill this Pidgey, fine, so be it. I have my special art. We all love a good Pidgey art. Yeah, I think it looks awesome, this Pidgey. I think this is my favourite one out of, I think, most of all the arts. It just looks so cool, and it looks, yeah. Oh, really? Well, I'm going to get rid of the Manaphy, because if they're using Tickerton, then they can't use Greninja. Alright, so you've collapsed the stadium, which means I'm doing less damage, unfortunately. So I need to get you and a rare. So we need to Rare Candy this one. Okay. You. And you've got okay. So we have got an energy there, we've got an energy here. Energy there. We'll get a Battle. Do you liking this so far? And there's a nice energy there. We could get a switch and retreat. or we could just put the energy on, attach said energy to that, and then 3 Greninja. Then we could do, what would we find that could help us right now? So got Melony, so we don't need that. Energy Retrieval will be fine, thank you very much. And then we will do Star Portal. 1, 2, 3. Da-da. And we'll take you. 1, 2. That's 2 prizes straight away. So we've got Pidgeot EX, Palkia VStar, all helping with Bibarel helping out. And we've got Escape Rope, so it's great. So we've got Lost Vacuum, we've got that. We've got Letter of Encouragement, so if they knock out the Greninja, we can just get more energies. So we're not using PAL, don't forget. If you saw my last video of my Palkia Pidgeot deck with Bibarel, we're not using PAL. Reason is, 1, it discards way more energies than you want, and that means you have to play loads of energy retrieve, superior energy retrievals, and a scalper to apply said energies. And 2, it's a 2-prizer. Now, we can use Letter of Encouragement with Idra. We can use Idra, find Letter of Encouragement, and attach energies. It's great. So we can now attach Melony, draw 3. Then we can do energy retrieval, but we've got 1 in there, we don't need it at the minute. We've got a Lost Vacuum, so we can probably take out the, get rid of the Bidoof and the Stadium. So now we get a bit more space to play another Palkia. Then we can quick search. So what did I use? I used a Melony. So I would like right now do I need a Rare Candy? A Switch? No. Choice Belt? No. Energy? No. Let's take an energy. It's not too bad, because then I can just do retrieval and get that back. So, and I can draw for 2 as well. I don't want to draw any more cards because I've got the quick search. Don't need anything else. Not yet. And I can't evolve the Palkia yet. So I might as well just do 200, not this VSHALT. Bomb. So yeah. This deck, very nutty. Is it good? Very good. So we've got draw power. We've got Pidgeot for searching. We have got another Pidgeot here. I could evolve it if I wanted to. I don't know if I want to though yet. That's why I was using the Brassius at one point, and I thought, oh, is it any good? And I thought, oh, I thought you could actually choose what you wanted to put into your back into your deck and then draw an extra one, but it doesn't work like that. So what do we want to do? Well, depending that we need some energies there. We don't need a boss's orders now. We have got 1 energy there and a Pokemon there. So I think we'll do this, and we'll take an energy out so we can get it back anyway, so it's not a problem. We can get a Palkia VStar on the go. So that's that. Right, evolve. Or when I say evolve, evolve. We can draw an extra one. It's fine. Palkia. We can search out for a Rare Candy, I guess. There's the Rare Candy. Boom, boom, boom. So we know we've got 2. We can retreat, go into this. We don't need to get the retrieval yet. We could boss up and kill, but we're just going to keep doing damage to this and knock it out. So this is the 2-hit egg. It's 300 HP. We can't do much more than that. The Choice Belt's not going to do anything to this. We're so far ahead in the prizes, and we've just lost Pidgey and a Greninja. That's why we have 2. So this deck seems to be aiming to make your bench smaller, because they were using Collapse Stadium and an Avery as well, because they used the Collapse Stadium here, and I Lost Vacuumed it away, and that's why we have the vacuums. So this is dead now. We can add the energies back from a hand. Add that to you. We could Palkia and search out for what do we want? 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 We want. Could we use the Echoing Horn on it? On that? No. Don't need to use the Fawn. Oh, I really don't know. I don't think I need anything. Well, I guess I can get that, and I guess I can get that. Don't really need anything, really. Yeah, I don't need anything. That's the thing. I don't. I mean, I've knocked this out. That's 2 prizes. He's going to put into the Mimikyu. Fine. You put that Mimikyu there. Because, 1, it doesn't really matter, because then we can just use Canceling Aroma now, and that will cancel that out and I can kill it. Or I could have just bossed it up. Yeah. Ability. EX and V. Canceling Aroma. So we have Canceling Aroma there, just so we can actually just put that there. We don't actually need to do anything except for that. And GG. Okay, so Battle 1. Palkia Pidgeot updated. Alright, so this has got Echoing Horn and Choice Belts in it. Alright, see you on the next one. Okay, so second match. So this is my updated Palkia and Pidgeot EX deck. So we're using Pidgeot EX, Bibarel, and Palkia, and Letter so we are using Letter of Encouragement. I'm putting Greninja in there because 1, I can draw for an extra one, maybe get a Battle VIP Pass, and I did, and I got Palkia. So now I can go Pidgey and maybe another Palkia or another Pidgey. I think another Palkia will be fine. So yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. We could go. We've got 1 energy in the discard pile. We've got 1 there, 1 there. So yeah, we'll put it there. We're not gonna do anything else. We don't need to do anything else. So yeah, so what we've added, so for my last video I did with Palkia, which I really love this deck, it is so strong. Somebody commented me about it saying add some choice belts to it, because I couldn't find the space at the time. Add some choice belts, add Echoing Horn, and I thought, good idea. So then I could do more damage to Palkia, and we can, because we've got the Pidgeot EX, we can actually search up for whatever we want. So if we got an Echoing Horn in hand, and we can damage their Pokemon in one shot, and we've got boss's orders, or we can Pidgeot it straight from the discard pile. Well, Pidgeot it so we can actually get what we need. It'd be great. So I will draw to put that away. That's 2. That's a Pidgeot and that. Now we need a rare candy if we could, but a Melony would be good as well. So I think we're going to get rid of this and the encouragement. We're going to get the Bibarel. And we're going to Iono, see what we get. So we need to get, well, there's a Palkia, so that's one. That's one Palkia. We can do 2 onto that and 1 onto that, knockout. Yeah, so. Okay. I think we can do this. Retreat. Go into you. Get 1 extra energy, 1 card, which is an energy anyway, which is fine. Then we can do Star Portal. 1, 2, 3. And we can put an energy on to Palkia, then we can attack. Then we can do 1, 2. Oh yeah, Pidgey. Oh! I just remembered there was a Manaphy. Oh, my brain. Why, brain? Why didn't you see it? Oh, my eyes. Probably just my eyes not working. Yeah. Okay, so I just wasted 2 energies. Fine. Thing is, I only sacrifice a Greninja, which is not too bad. So he can probably Rare Candy now. He's going to Charizard and Rare Candy, or he's going to Pidgeot, or he's going to Arceus V. That's why this deck is literally shooting through the ranks at the minute. I mean, it's still difficult to climb higher ranks with it because there's so many different decks, and you end up playing against a lot of mirror decks. It's either you play to fight the latest meta, which is Charizard with grass, or you upgrade to old to make it new, where this is adding Arceus with new. So Pidgeot's new, Charizard EX is new. So this, I've done the same thing, but I've done it in reverse. I've added some new with Pidgeot and with the Letter of Encouragement, which is a really good card. So if they do knock out this Greninja, I can go Letter of Encouragement or Rare Candies, and I can get all the energies I need back, which is great. Right, okay, so he's going to get Charizard now, Accelerate energies. He's probably going to do this Charizard and the Arceus. So, and now he's doing for 210, I think it is. Right, okay. So what I would have liked to have done is if I had a Capturing Aroma and a Bosses in my hands when I was going to use Greninja, I could have bossed up Manaphy and Capturing Aroma with it, knocked out 2 Charmanders, and well, a Charmander and a Pidgey, and stopped them from the quick search. But now they've got the quick search, they can do what they want now. So, but I need to get my Pidgeot on the go as well, so then I can counter this. So, a lot of people who are using Pidgeot, the only way to counter it is either pass the peak, knock it out with electricity, which Tranitar can, or you get your own Pidgeot EX, and then whoever plays it best, pretty much. So, it's going to accelerate 1 to this, 2 to Arceus, pretty sure. Oh, you ran out of energies, have you? Right, so now you're doing extra damage, which is 240, which is not good. That's 210 to you, but 240 to my Palkia. Okay. I'm not going to be hitting for game, not for full game. Right, so we're going to Escape Rope, we've got that. Well, for one we need energies. What we are now? 220. We've got, you know, Disco Part, a Greninja, and that. And nice to be having a Greninja again. I can't knock this out yet, but I can. That's what I've got. All okay. So we're definitely need the Rare Candy. There is a Pidgey and a Pidgeot in there, and a Choice Belt. So okay, so we will do that. Pidgeot. If I put a Lemillion down, he can snipe that right about now. So we will draw. We can put Pidgey there just so we can get the extra 20 damage. We can search out. So we use the Aegir, so we can't use anything else except for Echoing Horn could be good. So then we can do more damage, or we can do retrieval. What we got here? What we got here? 3 energies, 1, and a Greninja. We could always get Choice Belt or Echoing Horn. Doing 240, we could do 260, but we don't need to do 260 at the minute. So we can get rid of the Choice Belt. Get rid of the Escape Rope and the Choice Belt. So now you're not doing me more damage than I don't want you to. Right, okay. Now, I could have Echoed Horn there, but I don't really fancy giving him an extra Pokemon to go into a Charizard at the minute. Now, that is one I need to kill. So he's either going to retreat now, would he retreat or would he attack? I'm not too sure. I think he'll attack. What do you think? Comment down below what you think he's going to do. He's going to attack. 210. That's why I got rid of the Choice Belt. I just didn't want him to have that extra energy. It's just really annoying. So we want to knock this out. But what did we want to do? We need to put some energies on, don't we? We don't need the boss because we're going to knock this out. So we need to add Manaletta. That was it. We needed a Manaletta. So we're going to draw Manaletta, Melony, and celebrate a water energy onto you. Draw 3. Awesome. And we got that and we got that. So we're going to hit for 260, knock this out. It's 2 prizes for us. So this is interesting. So as you saw from my last deck profile on this deck, the older version of this deck, it can beat Charizard EX. It actually can. But you have to play right. And maybe adding the Echoing Horn, where this is based on how many Pokemon are on their bench in total, like Raikou, it does actually help increase the damage. Now, what we could do is if we get... Really? Alright, that's fine. I've still got Bibarel and Pidgeot. So what we could do is boss that up. Right, okay, so we've lost that now. Fine. So he goes to 2, we go to 3. He's doing... I think it's 270. So it's not enough to knock out my thingy up. So we can put an energy there. We're doing 240 now. And we would like to... If I don't know what I've got in the deck left. I would like to add more Pokemon. We've got 4 energies and a letter. Melony. We can get rid of that, put that in, and get another Palkia. No, a Million. We're getting. Right. Yeah. And we need boss's orders. Now you're probably thinking, oh, what you doing? We want this. We want Choice Belt. We want 5 cards. Right. Right, we got Lost Vacuum Echoing Horn. Waiting for 290 at the minute. Now I know we can one-hit this now. But we only have to hit one of their cards. But we need to get the energies right. So if I get a Melony, should have really put an energy onto the Melony, but I don't know if I can. If I boss that up, I could. What could I attack with? Maybe the Pidgey EX? No. Let's see. He's gone. I need to put the Pidgeot up anyway. And I've just lost all them lovely cards. Right, okay. Okay, so we're going to put Pidgeot now. So, we only have to knock out one card. That'll be 160. I need to do 80 damage to knock that out. Or 45 damage, which is 50. To knock that out for weakness. Now, I have Quick Search and that and Asia. What can I do that can actually do this right now? I think oh my god, I didn't. I was too busy thinking, and I'm out of time. I definitely think I should have just put Palkia down. Could I have attached with it though? I don't think I could have attached with it. Wait, season for 330, so I've lost anyway. But it's one of them. Alright, we'll see you in the next match and hopefully we do better.